All right, good to know. Time to ask the expert. The start of a new school year means all kinds of readjustments, ones that affect kids and their parents. The big one is sleep. Joining us live this afternoon is Dr. Jennifer McKinnon with the Medical College of Wisconsin. Yes, this is that time of year that parents dread because kids have been on a different sleep schedule. So what are the recommended daily amounts of sleep for the various ages of kids?
For preschoolers, about 10 hours. That would be the minimum. And then school-age children would be 9 hours. And then when they're 13, teenagers, it's recommended 8 hours at a minimum. And then adults, 7 hours minimum.
Adults, anyone after 21?
Age 18. All the way up to 65, and then you can start to even sleep a little less.
It's pretty hard to enforce those hours and to get those kind of, I suppose the kids, the toddlers, it's easy to try to get that. But what are some recommendations then to achieve this amount of sleep that you would advise patients?
We really want to emphasize sleep as a very important way to prevent obesity, insulin resistance as you get older, and cardiovascular disease. So it's really important for the family to have a sleep schedule. So if they know the child is in a sporting activity, they really need to wind things down, if they could, about 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours before bedtime, where they start to develop some type of regular activity that's relaxing for the child, and maybe a light dinner, not too heavy eating right before bed as kids have activities after school. And then certainly devices in teenagers are a major thing, and school-age children. Set the devices, if you can, to the yellow light tone, and you can set a schedule on your device. And iPads as well. Kids are, more and more on iPads at night. They really need to limit that and maybe check them into the kitchen area at bedtime. Right. Don't take them into the bedroom.
So when do you have that conversation as a physician with the parent that maybe this is a problem?
So when the child starts to maybe behave inappropriately at school, there's problems developing socially, anxiety, that goes for adults too, anxiety, depression. Definitely we start to say, see a physician, because maybe we need to take a really thorough sleep history with different questionnaires where we try to get an actual sleep diagnosis, such as narcolepsy, different movement disorders like restless legs. Certainly in adults and children we can see sleep apnea, really? Which all needs to be addressed because we have treatment for that.
So that was, so at least if you can diagnose the problem, you can find a solution to it. There will be some treatment?
Yes, there is. And if you can go to the physician, that's great. If you can't, there's online questionnaires on the National Sleep Foundation website. You could also, besides trying all the different things we talked about with a ritual bedtime, avoiding caffeine after noon is a key one, and energy drinks.
Yes.
You really want to also think about less exercise right before bed.
All right, good information there. Thank you, Dr. Jennifer, for coming in. Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@todaystmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. That number right there, just give us a call. Coming